Just doing a little build testing on my Arcane Archer. We're in Slave Lords on just Elite, not Reaper or anything like that. I think I want Watchful Eye.
The door here appears to have been destroyed, then hastily repaired.
It seems to be doing okay on the damage front. This is a weird build. If you notice, I do absolutely no actual bow damage. It's all imbue damage from Eldritch Knight and from Arcane Archer. And, well, Eldritch Knight, Arcane Archer, I've got a legendary green steel triple earth bow. It's all spell power. Is all it's got on it is spell power. But it's got a decent proc that does a couple hundred extra acid damage. So we've got the acid damage from the bow. We've got the acid damage from Scion of Earth. We've got acid damage from Eldritch Knight Imbue. We've got acid damage from Corrosive Arrows. So that's 4 procs that are doing 200 plus damage each. Running, as you see there, about 950 spell power. It goes up and down because I'm actually using Arcane Warrior, because while it's incredibly difficult with Arcane Warrior to build up the martial stacks, because you can't really cast spells fast enough, it's quite easy if you're just attacking to build up these spell power stacks. And since my attacks mostly do damage from spell power, that helps me out more than, say, getting Arcane Pulsewood. And it's basically free spell point wise, as opposed to Arcane Pulse, which is not. So, per shot, I'm definitely doing a lot of acid damage. Plus, I have a little spell backup. My DCs are not too bad. Still has the perennial problem with the bows where
This room stinks of vinegar, fire, and rot. The odor pours.
if you're
from a
moving
large
at all,
mound
it
of
has a
smoldering
tendency to
compost
just
in
not
the center of the
even
floor.
hit. You don't even get an attack roll, it just misses chronically. One thing I noticed with Arcane Archer is that, like, with Inferno Shot, the third version only increases the weapon damage. It doesn't increase how much fire damage you do. Not that it does that much fire damage. It's really kind of pathetic. It needs to scale. If it scaled with spell power, Inferno Shot would be nice. But it doesn't, so it sucks. But you only need to put 1 point into it to get the effectiveness out of it, because it doesn't change the cooldown, doesn't change the amount of fire damage, doesn't change the amount of times it stacks. The only thing it changes is the plus weapon damage, which for me is nothing. fact, for everybody, that's nothing. It's not worth putting 2 more action points in it. I'm thinking of picking up the True Strike. Although I would have to put the points into it because my to hit is a little bit low because I don't have an accuracy out of mine currently. I've got all 4 of these even though I don't use them for the +1 enchantment bonus because that's relatively cheap for +2 plus DCs. I don't even have slaying, arrow of slaying because I don't care. So yeah, it's a kind of a weird build, but it actually seems to be working okay. My main problem is boss damage, but wizards currently have problems with boss damage anyway, so I'm not sure that that is such a big deal. Be my lackey. Good tank for me. Oh great, I was taking damage and didn't notice. I think I can reach the shrine though, so I don't have to worry too much. But that's just what I was doing. Just making a little video about some build testing out. As you can see, I'm currently running with the Silent Avenger set just to get the double strike. Or double shot. Why is my double shot down? It was at 70%. Main problem I'm having is just that I have yet to really get used to playing it. So I'm not always very good at targeting my spells and combining my abilities together and that sort of thing. Oh no, my double shot dropped. There it goes. Just didn't have my bow equipped apparently. I've just been having trouble with this build because I can't decide whether I like it or not.
Chill in the graveyard. The plants sway gently, even though there is no wind. The sound of a door opening can be heard in the distance.
Well, that was poorly timed. right on the edge of really good effectiveness for my enchantment DC, it looks like. Which I could resolve if I used a stupid weapon that I could actually put what's it? My brain's not working. Put sentient weapon on. I do like that your scaling damage is increased by helpless. So
The staircase descends several
if
floors,
you make stuff
ending
helpless,
in
it
a dank
increases your
tunnel
acid imbue
carved into
damage
the
as
earth.
well.
The foul stench of troglodytes permeates the air.
One kind of amusing thing about this build is that I got rid of maximizing power. They're pretty much a waste of spell points. Whoa, that's not good. Let's get out of here. Technically, I could be disarming these traps because I have 2 rogue levels. I'm using the Arcane Archer capstone, and since I get that from Elf Tree, I do not need to have access to a Wizard capstone. And the nice thing about, you notice I have almost, not really that many points in Eldritch Knight. Because that thing, you get more dice automatically just from your wizard levels. You don't have to really invest in it. You might notice also that I don't have any of this stuff in Harper like you would expect. It's really kind of sad that the Archmage tree is as bad as it is, because there's just no reason to put points in that stupid piece of junk. To go way up the tree before you start getting DC bonuses. You get more DC bonuses sooner from Arcane Archer than you do from frickin' Archmage, which is supposed to be some sort of super wizard. Whoa! I'm gonna die. I am going to die. Just if I run into a corner like an idiot. Yep. Oh well. Well, that was fun. And that was my little test for my Arcane Archer. Guess we'll go back to testing later. Thanks all.